I'm going to be making yet another turkey. I know. But this turkey is different. This is a 22-pound Butterball premium turkey. What I've done is it's defrosted. I've had it outside for a few hours to try and bring the temperature down because it's a big bird and it's something's going to be dry out because it just can't all hit the same temperature at the same time. So if I bring it down to room temperature as much as possible, it has a better shot of all the meat cooking at the same time, because the inner side would be very, very cold and the outer side wouldn't, so the outside will cook faster. So I soaked it in water and hopefully that'll do some help. So how I'm going to flavor it was with a few ingredients. I've never cooked the turkey like this way before. This is how I've made my chickens, and the chickens were incredible, so I figured, hey, let's try a turkey. So in a bowl I have a ton of garlic because it's such a big bird. Fresh garlic, which smells amazing. We like our garlic in everything, so we got the garlic to go in the turkey. Oh, and my oven is preheated. I'm cooking it on a high temperature. I always cook it on 450. I know people will be like, oh my. I know, that's our temperature. Now I have for years and years and years put honey with the turkey. So this is Gunder's Pure Honey Clover, 100% natural, and it's from Virginia. And I'm going to put this in a minute. I have paprika. Now, the recipe I had done it for was with a chicken, so this is like 3 times bigger. So I don't know how much paprika. Let me get a little spoon out. Get some. So I'm going to put a heaping, like a teaspoon in there of paprika. Okay, and then I have this is all McCormick's. This is roasted garlic and herb, which is really good too. Smells amazing. Right. That's okay. I wanted a little spillover. Okay. You can always add some more to it. I'm not sure how much butter I'm going to use because with the chicken I used almost a whole half a stick or a whole stick. I'm definitely going to use a whole stick. I have my gloves. Now what you really also need to do is to loosen the skin up on that turkey because we're going to be putting the flavoring under the turkey skin, and that skin is pretty darn tight. So let's try removing some of the, loosening the skin. You don't want to remove it because you want that skin to keep that meat nice and juicy. This is aluminum tin. And oh, and I just read it now. The aluminum tin says to remove all the juices before you lift this. Oh my God, it's so heavy. Lift it out of the oven. I don't have a turkey basin. Yeah, so warning to you people, if you're watching this before you make the turkey, get a turkey basin because this is not, the juice could overflow and you could burn yourself. So you're going to need a turkey basin just to get the juice out. Never mind the basing, just as a safety precaution. I didn't know that until right now when I read the aluminum foil thing. And the note isn't until you lift up the aluminum foil, the little paper. So it's kind of like, it should be on top maybe telling you, and underneath, because that's really, really important to know. Come on. Now, butterball turkeys we've cooked in the past, and they're so good on their own. They don't even need much help flavor-wise. But I want to try something different, and the chicken was so good. So, and I know a lot of people, when they make a lot of stuffing, they will put the stuffing all around the breast. So that's another thing people do, and that alone will flavor the meat too. Now I'm loosening it around the thighs. This came out a heck of a lot looser than the chicken skin. That was hard. All right. That's good enough. Okay. Perfect. Great. Good, good, good. All right. What am I stuck on? I'm stuck on something, of course, because Tommy came in and knocked something over. And he didn't pick it up. Of course not. Okay, if you're new to our channel, you're like, who's Tommy? If you're just watching this, I know that. That's my husband. Okay, whole stick in there. And I know I'm touching it with the hands. I know, don't worry. There's something called like Lysol. You just do that. All right, so that's the honey. Okay, I'm gonna break it and mush it all together. That's why I like the gloves, because butter is really messy. You want a lot of this because you put it on the inside of the turkey and the outside of the turkey. That's why I don't know if I would want 2 sticks of butter, or is that going to be too much butter? I don't know. If you've never cooked with honey, you don't know what you're missing. I cook with it all the time. It's really good. I always seem to have honey in the house, and I didn't have much else, so I just add honey. Honey on chicken is so good. The only problem with honey is it tends to burn, so it's one way to make the skin really dark, but be careful because it burns and it can turn black quickly. So, all right, this is what my garlic honey mixture looks like with butter. I'm taking a glob, and wait, I'm going to cut that glob in half. I'm going to put it in the bird. Get it everywhere. Keep adding to it and just get it all over. Part of it came out. Now cook right into the turkey, and everything's going to taste so good. Your kitchen's going to smell so good. Let's see. Okay. Half a stick was plenty. It was plenty. Right. Go to the outside now. Got this much left. I'm going to start doing the outside, and if there's more, I'll put it back on the inside. But I want to coat this baby. Now I'm not going to cover it with aluminum foil. Like I said, we're gonna try it together. This is a new recipe I'm doing. We'll see how it works. I've been making turkeys, oh my God, how many years? My mother never liked to cook, so I just started cooking very young. I've just been cooking everything forever. Wouldn't mind handing the mantle over, but it's just me and my husband, so I have to do it. Okay. I did not want a turkey this big. We had ordered from Instacart, and I had put down a 12 to 14 pound. And they gave me a 22. And it's like, you can't, can't return it once they come. This is it. So I'm happy to get extra meat, but it's just the lifting of the oven. And don't forget to for your oven, the rack, make sure you move it and take out one, because if you have it, you'll not be able to get this in, and then if you preheated your oven and you forgot, it's going to be boiling hot. So if you do have to take it out, make sure you have pot mitts, and wherever you put it, nobody goes near it, no pets, because it's, you'll burn yourself terribly. So be careful with that. If you forget, I have done that before, and what I've wound up doing is I would take the rack out hot and put it out on our fire escape, because nobody's on that, so we don't have to worry. And if you have a house, you probably have a yard then. You could just put it out there and you'll be okay. All right. That looks good. In a way, it's just going to all melt off anyways once the heat melts it, but it's going to have a mighty fine gravy if I don't spill it all out, because I don't have the basin. All right, great. So the rest, that was plenty. I'm going to just stick all around in the turkey. Try and get it right on the top so it melts right down in there. Okay. There we go. left. Let me just touch the legs. Oh, my arm hurts. This is a lot of work. All right. There we go. So I'm going to put it in the oven and I'll turn this off. Wait a minute, a big chunk just fell in there. What was that? That was Tommy doing something. All right. What are you doing, hon?
Can I help you put it in?
I'm going to put it in. You want to hold the camera so you can get me putting it in? So,
both of those.
honey, we both can't lift it. I don't know how I'm going to do it, but I'll figure it out. I got to take off my gloves. Let me turn this off. Wait. Take off these dirty gloves. Hold on, hon. I'll turn it off. Wait. Okay. Let me turn this off. Okay. Yeah. It looks a wee bit burnt. Just a wee bit. Okay. Yep. Yep. It looks like the blackest turkey you've ever seen on earth. I know. When I cut it, though, it looked really, really juicy. So I cut it open to see if it was done, which it was. I probably cooked it too high. The oven was on 450. Okay, so that was mistake one. Don't do that. The next time I cook it, I'm going back to the plastic bag method because this just dried it out. But let me try a piece from the back. I've never had a turkey come out this black in my life. I mean, it is black. Okay. Let's see. It's not bad, though. It's still tasty. It really is good. It is moist. It's not bad at all. Well, it's really good. It's really good. There is so much gravy on the bottom. It's unreal. But it's good. It's really good. So we don't have an Instagrammy looking turkey, but it tastes really, really good. So it looks so deceiving. The skin got burnt, but the meat did stay tender. Okay, well, not this part. All right, but it does taste good though. Well, all right, it does taste good. I'm not lying, it really does. This part looks dry as hell though. So this part looks really dry. But the underlayer isn't. No, the underlayer is good. Honestly, the underlayer is really nice. It's just the outer layer really just got burnt. See, this looks pretty moist. This isn't bad. That was really good. I swear to God, it's really good. Oh, wow. That's really good. Once you remove the top part, underneath is really good. Well, next time I'm gonna cook it in a bag. Even Tommy was like, why didn't you put aluminum on it? If I would have done that, it probably wouldn't have looked so burnt. And definitely cook it at a lower temperature. So that's my advice. Tent it with aluminum and cook it lower than 450. Probably stick to 350. Because this was done in 2 hours. It was supposed to take 4. So, but it does taste good. And I've got a ton of gravy on the bottom. So, it will be eaten because there's lots of mouths in this house. So, all right. You know, it doesn't look good, but it does taste good. All right. Bye. All right. Tommy has come out to try a piece. Now, I'm getting it from the inside. It is moist. That might be too much. Okay. So, you could take it from my hand. I wasn't going to feed you it, but okay. It's good.
Moist.
It's really good. It just looks like hell, but that's okay. It really tastes good. The inner part's really good. It's really very good.
Yes.
It's just not eyeball appealing or Instagram worthy. Good thing they're getting rid of the likes because nobody would like the picture of this turkey. I don't know why it burnt so bad. It had because of the butter. I really don't know why, but look at all the gravy. I mean, it's good. It's very good. And we have some potatoes to go with it. And I do have your cranberry sauce in the refrigerator.
All right.
Remember, Deborah sent you some, so I put it in the refrigerator for you.
Thank you.
All right, everyone. It is good tasting. You want another piece? You want it dipped in the gravy?
Yeah, in the gravy.
I don't know how hot it is. Can you feed yourself? I know he wants everything. Might have a piece of burnt skin in there. I'm not sure. I know you got a piece of the burnt skin.
That's okay.
But it's good, right?
Mm.
It's good. It won't kill you. Okay. Bye.
Bye, everyone.
Don't forget. Subscribe.